begin the Q&A portion, and we'll just jump right into the very first question. First question comes from Daniel. Daniel asks, could Naspers exit their Tencent position without consulting shareholders?
Yes. In fact, they're selling and trimming their position strategically, and they're using the collateral or their cash that they obtain to buy back stock, which will actually force the gap to close over a long period of time. So they don't need to check with shareholders. They do periodically send out an announcement where they'll say, we're going to trim. It's really Prosus who's doing the trimming. Prosus will trim, and they might announce that they'll trim 2% over the next year or so of their Tencent position. It is a enormously dominant position in their portfolio. Essentially, for a small bit of background, in the very late 90s, Naspers was exiting China entirely, and they found a small company called Tencent, and they were able to basically purchase with $20 million, they were able to purchase about a third of the company. And as that company has completely grown through WeChat and all of its many, many subsidiaries, it has basically appreciated now toward a valuation approaching $1 trillion. And it literally was breaking the Johannesburg Exchange, because this small South African private investment vehicle was essentially publicly traded and became like a 25% of the whole Johannesburg market. So they did all of these steps to move some of that they moved Prosus to Europe, and Prosus is actually what holds the Tencent shares. And so they announced strategic sales of their Tencent stock. They are trimming it slightly over time, and then they're using that cash to buy back stock. So they don't need to check with shareholders. We monitor it carefully. We've shown over the years that it's slowly been on a little bit of decline, but the Tencent stock itself is doing quite well. And so we continue to hold that position. And I think, as I mentioned, we were buying it in the 20s. Now it's in the 60s. We see the value can pretty much by 2030, maybe it will be over 100, 120. So we like the holding very much.